Susie. Hello, Factory.
Well, hello, gentlemen. Kevin, them's my shoes. Rock, Valkyrie. Howdy. I think Shoesy did say the story one time, but for the life of me, I can't remember. Rob, that would be a good one to refresh our memory, though, because I'm with you. It's a great Twitch name, no doubt about that. Well, great to see you, and welcome to the BAE 146. Welcome to Cheyenne, Wyoming, and welcome to tonight's Wednesday's version, my version of the Why Not Wyoming. I mean, the event was supposed to be Wyoming, WHY, and we were going to do some some ops around Casper, actually, in the helicopter. But when that got canceled, I thought, you know what? I'm gonna just fly this plane and enjoy it's what I have installed right now. Honestly, Rob, by the way, thanks for the suggestion for the flight into Turkey, but 900 and some miles on a Wednesday night's just a little tiny bit too much for me. So. Nittany Neary, welcome. Thanks for popping in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. And Panic-On, Rob, hello. Coming live from you from Hurricane Ian. Oh my goodness, yeah. Stay safe down there. I wonder how you guys were doing. Wonder how South MIA's doing down there. My goodness gracious. Yeah, be safe. Take care of those around you, and I hope everything goes okay down there. That's not very good. But anyway, Rob, it looks like really does look like a fun route. But I just don't think I have 3 hours in me tonight. So we're going to do this instead and still just kind of fly our version of the Wyoming event and try to do two hopper from Cheyenne up to Casper and then Casper to Jackson Hole. And yeah, it's basically the three airfields that were going to be staffed before. So that's what we'll try to do. And yeah. I think it'll still be enjoyable. Thanks for coming, guys. I appreciate that. House is boarded up. Oh my gosh, Panic-On. That's wild, dude. That is so wild. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's right. Gather anybody up outside and get them inside. No doubt about that. Yeah, that's just crazy, dude. It is just absolutely crazy. Yeah. Thank God it's we have such good storm forecasting now. People can kind of be ready for it and all that stuff. But still, once it starts to happen, it's still scarier than heck. Oh, you live in Zone A? Okay. Oh, you mean animals? Yeah, so many times pets do get caught outside. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. Um, yeah, like I said, I'll be praying for you. Hope it goes quickly and safely, and there's the minimum amount of damage that can possibly be. So, yeah, geez. Well, all right. I'll try to distract you for a couple hours here. 75-mile an hour already. Man, oh man. Watch for flying alligators, right? All right, guys. Yeah, so it's been a little while here since I've flown this thing, and I did hop on the other day and get in here and do a little bit of a test flight, and it was kind of fun. I, I really do like this plane. I think it's a lot of fun, and hopefully I'll do a good job, do it justice here, flying it today. Ready to go here. AP air can come on. We do need some anti-ice on when we start the engines, and the heaters, none of that stuff. Everything else looks good. Back up here, avionics, yaw dampers can come on, avionics on, and get some hydraulic pumps going. Get with the times. I think somebody said, yeah, you've already uninstalled X-Plane 11. Yeah, I'll probably end up that direction here, but it will not be at least until mid-November for me. Unfortunately, I just with coaching going on, there's just no way I can swing it. All right, we're gonna be climbing up to not too high. It's a pretty short trip here, so 21,000 is my filed altitude here. 22,000 actually. Sorry. I wonder if I screwed that up. I'm westbound. Yep. We'll go flight level 220. I'm gonna refile that. Refiled. Okay, there we go. We don't have any ATC anyway, unfortunately, but just in case somebody pops on. You never know. You never know. Okay. I think I should have. Do I have? I should have something, nav lights or something on, just so people know I'm in here, farting around. And yep, I think we need to do a little programming here. So let's see what we have. Let's come up here. We are in Cheyenne, the capital of Wyoming, down here in the southeastern corner of the state. And flying to Casper, which is one of the other fairly large cities. I don't know if it's quite a city, but for us it is. And it's in the central part of the state. And then we're going to be heading over to Jackson Hole, which is a smaller town, but over there in the mountains by the Tetons on the western side. So we're pretty much flying all the way across the state today. Should take us a little over an hour and a half, 2 hours, depending on how quickly I can get there. Get everything going here. So no departure today. We will be off of runway, let's see, 280, runway 27, I think. Yeah, that's kind of a yucky taxi here, isn't it? I think so. Kind of the longest taxi we have, but that's just kind of how it goes. And then we go to, let's see, routes. And what do we have here? What's our route? That's the CYS VOR. And we go to, all right, hang on here for a second, you guys. You do love the meow. That's right. I did that special for you there, Shoozy. Special for you. Most of your Carenado planes are bad right now in X-Plane 12. Ah, Shoozy, that's too bad. And yeah, not holding my breath at least initially. However, what I will say about Coronado and X-Plane in general is that they do end up. I don't know how, because they don't. It's not like they do a lot of updates, but they do end up working fairly well. I mean, a lot of the X-Plane 10 stuff works in X-Plane 11, and so hopefully some of those will port over. Because I'm with you, I've got a few I really like, and I hope they come over. All right, arrival into Casper is going to be. Let's see. Looks like we're 310 at 16. Ooh, man, gusting 36. So ILS runway 3, I think, is what we'll shoot for. And we are going to look for. Oh, we got a nice. We got a nice DME arc here from Heidi. Okay, that should work. Let's look at the legs. Let's go ahead and we'll close this disco up and we'll just fly it. All right, but yeah, and that's true, Pentagon. It's we do need to wait just a little bit. Just I don't know. It's just going to take some time, right? Just going to take some time. So that's probably the only good thing about me not jumping right into it is that it gives you guys a chance to basically kind of get things squared away for me. So I appreciate that. You guys are the best. Do I have a cruise CG? I don't know that I do. Trying to remember here. Flaps 18 on the Depacha. Trims 3.7. See if I can get that set. I'm trying to remember where that readout is. Right over here, right? 3.7, right down here. Oops. Right about there. Looks good. All right, there's my numbers, and I think that's gonna work out just fine. Let's set the TMS here. Power on. Let's get these numbers up here on this side. We are going to be flaps 18, so we'll set those bugs. Outside temperature right now is 20. So let's see here. Let's get that set. And we want takeoff to be 92.9%, so we can go ahead and get that set here. Almost 93. We'll click it one more there. That should be good. All right. All that stuff looks good. Ooh. Shusey doing some work under the hood in the 310. Very nice. Very nice. Iowa Scots was just not patient enough anymore. I think it's going to be fun to mess around with this winter. It's going to be a really good when the weather gets cold outside type of project. So I am definitely looking forward to that. All right, let's do pushy backy. I need to go here. I think. I believe. I believe. Well, I'm pretty bummed that we didn't get to do this event. We don't get Wyoming events very often, so I think it would have been a lot of fun. I had some pretty cool spots picked out to do some heli work, and I may still do that, at some point in time. But I just felt like, this would be probably for just what we're doing right now, just as enjoyable, just to hit all three airfields and that's where we're gonna go. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So we're about to move.
All doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Beacon can come on here, and let's see. I'm needing some lights. I do have the timer slid back a little bit.
Winching strap and adapter in position. Release parking brake when ready to start pushback.
It's actually getting pretty dark here where I live, so let's push the brake in. There we go. And we can get our pushback started and get the power, or get the engine started as well. So, all right, AC pumps, packs and APU are coming off.
Starting pushback, you may start your engines.
All right, get all the fuel pumps going here. Starter master is on. We'll start with number 4. Let's get that turning here, and let's see if we can do some damage. She's spinning up nicely. Does anybody have this in Microsoft Flight Sim? I know there's a lot of streamers that have this, but any of like my crew that's picked it up, I'm just curious to see how it compares to the X-Plane 11 version, because I do really like this. Really like this add-on. I think Just Flight has done a top-notch job on this. Okay, there's a good start on 4. Yep. Oh, hey there, look at that. You got a little Ranger there, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. Heli's on the mind, baby.
Hello, Tuba Fight.
Hey! Tuba Fight. Ben, great to see you, man.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Happy Thursday morning, buddy. Thanks for stopping in.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Ye old night owl anyway. Great to see you, man. Oops. I think I might have tried to start that engine too soon. Dang it, I hope I didn't screw that up. We spun up now? Okay, we're spun up now. Okay. There we go. What is new in the UK? What's new with all you guys? I feel so disconnected now that I'm not streaming my regular times. I feel like I don't even know you guys anymore.
Bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you
Tell
next
me
time
what's
and
going on.
have a safe
I've done nothing but work. Work. I did make a couple of fun trips this last week, but had some retina issues. Oh man, holy cow. Holy moly. Things, if I might ask, things are better now, or hopefully. Man, that's no fun. You get to messing with the eyes, man, and that's pretty serious. I had an injury when I was in high school to my retina, so I know what that's like. Not good. Ah, good. Good to know. Good news. Well, I'm glad you're here. I hope you're able to get back to your streaming here soon. And I always enjoy, even when I can't watch, I always enjoy the notifications popping up on my Discord and on my Twitch saying this person is flying and that person's flying. And it does make me smile even when I'm in the middle of work there. So yeah, you guys keep it up. All right, what is my altimeter setting is 3028. And do I have any? I think I have some lights down here I can turn up. There, and there.
Hello, Samson.
Ah, it's our buddy Downwind Sim. Mr. VR, Mr. Big City, Mr. Mad Scientist of X-Plane himself, Ralph Aloysius Kuhn the Third. Welcome on in, buddy. Nice to see you, man. Stranger danger. I am kind of a stranger danger. Stranger, I feel like I have been away a lot, you guys. There's no doubt about that. Okay, taxi. We're going to go straight ahead. We've got Alpha. This is Alpha 3 to Bravo and all the way down to runway 27. Let's do it. Thanks for stopping by. As always, a fantastic way to wind the evening down. Somebody is flying the heli. I was wondering about that. Oh, I'm not tuned. I gotta do something here first. What am I thinking? Hold on. I gotta get some stuff turned on here with like comms and all that stuff here, don't I? Sorry, guys. Yeah, first time caller, long time listener. Where are my comms? What am I doing here? On 2280. There we go. Cheyenne Traffic, American 816, taxi runway 27 via Bravo. Cheyenne Traffic. And we might as well turn on the weather, even though it doesn't really do anything. All right, there we go. Sorry about that. If you were at Cheyenne and you're wondering why is he moving without a radio call, it's because I truly am that rusty. I've forgotten everything. Away we go. How am I looking off to my right? Clear enough, I would say. Nobody but us cows up here. Cows and antelope, that's all we have in Wyoming right now. Not a lot of people. Well, whoever's flying with me, thanks. Give me a comm check, by the way, just in case. I want to make sure that I'm being heard. Yeah, Kevin, that's right. I should have done a little Sky Harbor action tonight in honor of my friend Downwind Simulations. Well, hey, by the way, that was a great post that you shared. I hope you didn't snort, Diet Dr. Pepper out your nose when you saw that slide. Oh, you'll be here tomorrow also? Okay. We shall see. Cheyenne Traffic, American 816 radio check.
You're 5x5.
Thank you.
Flying 4, hear you 5x5.
I appreciate it. Okay, guys, gals, let's get some lights on. Let's get some flaps out. Taxi lights should have been out already. Yep. Oh, life is so funny. I love it. I just love it. Man, we got ourselves a threshold here. I think I told you guys the story, but in case I didn't, there is, I don't know how well X America is going to render it, but there is a cemetery right here. In fact, I'll show you guys. And when I was coaching my first gig ever, I was coaching middle school and elementary, pretty much everything at a little small private Catholic school here in Cheyenne. And the practice football field was right here in this cemetery. See if it shows it. It's kind of not really there anymore. You can kind of see it here. This was the football field. It's been driven over so much now it's just dead, but we practiced football right here. And so needless to say, we had a lot of traffic that would fly by our practice, and so yeah, try keeping a bunch of middle school kids and their coach focused on whatever it happened to be, flag football at the time when there was a C-130 coming in. Yeah, it was a lot of fun, good memories. All right, so we are going to need to set some things here. We're going to go right up to 22,000 feet. We are going to climb out of here on a runway heading kind of initially here, so it's about 270. That's pretty close, actually, I think. Okay. And then we're going to be looking at making a left-hand turn heading northbound. All right, and that'll be pretty much it. No real terrain to worry about. No other major obstacles other than there's a bunch of houses around, so we definitely have to get ourselves going. We can't be farting around here. Okay, that's all good. Fasten belt should have been on a little while ago. Strobe, nav, all that's good. And Cheyenne Traffic, American 816, departing runway 27 will be right-hand crosswind departure northbound, Cheyenne Traffic. Laps 18 are set. Takeoff is set on the TMS. And I think we're about ready. Finally on mountain time. Welcome. Welcome, sir. Truly God's time, as we call it. Not that fake central time that you guys are all used to, central and eastern time. All right, that's clear. That's clear. Yeah, just in time. Don't we fall back here pretty soon? Just about fallback time. Which you get that extra hour sleep, which is nice, but it's like dark all the time where I live, so it's not always 100% roses. All right, here we go. All right, thrust management system takes over here, and looking at our thrust power set. Feeling a little bit of that wind kind of tossing us around a little bit. We are up here pretty high, so it's going to take a little while. Yep, there's that windsock there. Well, I'm running out of runway here, guys. Come on. Come on, Daddy. We're gonna use both the thresholds. Whoa, wow, whoa, wow. Something there was not good. All right. Man, oh man. Yowza, that was sketchy, boys and girls. Yeah. Nick's just in time to watch a pretty sketchy departure, if I do say so myself. I mean, I don't want to toot my own horn or anything, but that was not very good. All right, let's turn northbound. Let's forget that ever happened. We need to get ourselves going more or less northbound. I'm gonna kind of set it here at about a 350. Okay, let's get the heading mode set. We'll go ahead and get the indicated airspeed engaged and oops, autopilot set. Alright, now we can kind of start to look at where we want to go. Flaps are up. And we need to go, let's see, we're past the CYS already. So we can head out to, oh man, what in the diddly is going on? Indicated airspeed mode. Come on, you need to climb. Boy, this plane is kind of fighting me a little bit here today. What's going on here? All right, indicated airspeed. Oh, I see what's up. We need that set right there. Now I can do this. That should work a little better. Did I mention I was a little rusty? Yeah. Oh, the other thing too is this. Need to be doing that, tracking that, baby. So we're kind of on an intercept course here, so we're actually in pretty good shape as far as the LNAV goes. But I'm wandering a little bit off my heading mode here. Why? Why is that? All kinds of strange things going on. Let's go LNAV. Let's go VNAV. Boy, we're not in any kind of hurry to intercept anything here. Alright, let's rearm that. No, nothing. Nothing. Nada. Zip zilch. This could be a long flight if I got to hand fly this thing. Alright, well, let's get going. Back on the heading at least. Try to troubleshoot why our autopilot's not working. Okay, rearm that. Are we turning? We're not turning. We're not doing anything with... our autopilot is not functioning correctly. Alright. Apparently we're going to hand fly this a ways here, you guys. My average departure. Well, I'm drawing a little bit of a blank. Ooh, I don't have the flight directors on, but I don't think that is the deal breaker here. I do have all this set, and I want to be on RNAV. That's what we need right now. All right, so let's fuel, spoiler, anti... What in the heck? High cabin out. So, oh, geez, Louise. APU air, pack air, engine air coming on. So let's not black out here. Thank you for the warning. Might as well turn the lights off. Rob. Yeah, buddy, I'm telling you. Oh, hang on. Saved by the wife. Hello. She says hi down with him. Alright, I've got all kinds of Christmas lights going on. What do I got here? Anti-skid, spoilers. Oh, geez, Louise. Okay. Oh, autopilot master's not on. Spoilers need to come on. PTU can come off. Hydraulics need to come on. I forgot this whole section here. Semi-important. Autopilot and hydraulics. Okay, now watch this, guys. VNAV. LNAV, VNAV, VNAV, please, no. Well, VNAV, yeah. Autopilot engaged. Hey. Hey, ho, hey. And I think an indicated airspeed climb is going to work for us here. Hey, you man, you pro streamer, pro. Let me see those pro emotes. Nothing but the finest in flight simulation and streaming from the Melvin Leroy channel. Skull. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Downwind Sim. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I didn't see that, Rob. Yes, it's Ralph calling me, bailing me out with one of your fake wife calls. Yeah, no, it's like I do that all the time with staff meetings. I'm like, oh, gee, that's my phone. It's on silent. You didn't hear it, but I got to take this. Nope. She went to watch volleyball tonight, which is partially why I'm able to stream. And, yeah, so anyway. All right, well, we are now officially rocking and rolling, but let's see what else. I still have a lot of stuff here. Low fuel pressure in 2 and 4. What's that all about? Oh, Jen. 2 and 4 need to come on. No galley power, so you guys haven't had any, haven't had any coffee yet. I left the starter valve on. Holy cow. Gee, many Christmas. I didn't do continuous ignition. I didn't do flight. Oh, man, I tell you what. I am slacking. It's a good thing I'm doing two streams. Yep. All right, Downwind Sim. Hey, if you think about it, Downwind Sim, like, it would help me out a ton if somebody would, like, take the time and maybe write all this stuff down so I don't have to remember it. And then if you could organize it into maybe, like, some sort of a like a list or something, and maybe I could check it off as I'm going through. You know, let me know if you're able to do that.
Thanks
Appreciate
for subscribing.
Rob Bakri, thank you for the gift description, my friend. I am not sure why you have any confidence in me that I'm going to provide you with entertainment that somebody else would want to subscribe to, but I do appreciate that, buddy. Appreciate that. Yeah, Pentagon, don't you think? I mean, it is really a lot to remember. I mean, somebody just needs to start writing stuff down. The FFA hazardous attitude to work on. Yeah. I've got a lot to work on, Nix. There's no doubt about that, Connor. Oh man, and number 20 and 21 for Rob Bakri. Now Nick's Aviation, the recipient. So them's my shoes and Nick's Aviation. Thank you so much, Rob Bakri. That's a cool view. And one more cool view in honor of our friend Downwind Simulations. I thought, don't I have a? Maybe I don't have it. Oh, I thought I had a wing view. Never mind. I live in a really beautiful state, you guys. It is just every time I drive anywhere in my state, I'm like just blown away by how beautiful it is, and just like it's just expansive, and there's not a lot of people, and so you have I'm overspeeding here, aren't I? Oh yes, I am. I need to go to sync. So there's not a lot of people to muck it up, so there's not a lot of traffic, and you just can really enjoy driving and looking at this, like the countryside. If you ever have a chance, come out this way. I promise you will enjoy it. And pull back on the power. I think not having my autopilot on has messed up my thrust management system a little bit. We're getting that beeping over speed warning here. So anyway, but yeah, I've been down this corner of the state now twice last week. I went down to Cheyenne, and my youngest son got married on the previous Wednesday, and then of course Saturday, you guys all saw I went down went a little further down south into Colorado to see my other son and the junior first officer. Help them kind of with the little pre-moving process. So anyway, just long drives, but so well worth it when it comes to looking around and seeing some pretty countryside. All right, you guys. This is a quick leg. It's only about 30 minutes. In fact, we're already about halfway home, and so I'm going to start thinking a little bit about. Yeah, I've got 43 miles. I need to start to descend here, and so I'm going to go ahead and spin this down. We are looking at the ILS runway 3 approach, guys. It looks like this is kind of cool. It's got a little DME arc here, and I don't know how well you can see that right there. We come in here at Heidi. We come all the way around the horn here. Need to be down to 8,200 at some point here before we can intercept. So I'm going to go ahead and spin that down, and I think we'll put 10,300 in, kind of as our initial altitude here as we come into the approach, and then we'll see how well it flies it, and I'll also maybe try to kind of take a peek myself as I'm going. But we need to figure out how far we are to Heidi, because 22,000 down to 10,000 roughly is 12,000 feet. So we definitely would need. Yeah, we definitely need. Oh, 12 times 4 basically is 48. So that's pretty close to where we are. 12 times 3 is 36. So I would say we're probably pretty good to begin our descent here anytime if we wanted. Yeah, so Connor, there's a lot of methods, a lot of processes, and we do have a DME up here that's that will show once we get going. But actually, hold on for a second. I'm trying to remember where that does display. I think it displays down here. So we could hold. We could just try to manually hold this. It's a gosh, what is it? It's a pretty good DME arc here. 27-mile DME arc. So we try to hold that 27. And I know that there's also the twist 10, turn 10 method. But for me, tonight, I'm just going to kind of be that guy that lets it happen with auto in control. So let's go to indicated airspeed mode, and let's start our descent here. 1,500 to 2,000 feet per minute should get us pretty close. And yeah, we'll just kind of see what's going on. 111.3, that's actually already set, so that's cool. And then the approach course is 032. So that's what we need to intercept. So yeah, when we really should, if we were doing this right, we really should be setting also the off of the 111.3, we should be setting this 193 radial, because that's really where you kind of start to, you need to be down to 8,200, and you really need to start making that turn. It's actually 29 DME arc here from Heidi, so we'll kind of see how close it flies it here for us as well. But you can see we've got 8,500, 8,200, so we've got elevation. We can't get down too quickly, so that's why we have 10,300 right there. And then after we pass that 193, so I'll go ahead and I think I'll set that. Can I set that in? I can set that in nav 2. Let's see how well this works. 111.30. and then we'll set this course to be 193. Gosh, I went way too far. So when we pass that, we'll drop down from 10.3 to 8,200, and then we'll look to intercept that arc. It actually there's an additional radial there at the 204 radials where we start to make our turn inbound. So we can probably spin that up also, and that'll be displayed over here. And yeah, we'll just see how well we do. Current altimeter in Casper is 3018. We're looking at winds not quite as bad as when we started, 330 at Niner. So we're still going to shoot that runway 3 approach. But let's go ahead and set 3018. Almost through 18,000. We're just a little bit early, but that's okay. 3018. But it is quite fun to try to fly it by hand. I know that some guys are really good at that. Slant Alpha is really good at flying a DME arc by hand. I am not so good. Downwind Sim is good too. Oh, another thing that he recommends is if you actually you can point your arrow right at the VOR, and as long as you keep that arrow, you know, in theory, right, when you're flying a DME arc, you should always have your VOR should always be right off your 3 o'clock there. You should be perpendicular to it. So that's another good way to know where you're going. Oh, my wife is home. So yeah, we can work this over here a little bit as well as soon as we pick up that VOR. So all right, we're starting to make that turn, I believe. Yep, we're getting to it, and 15 miles, I think, to run till we get to that initial point. Heidi, right? Is that what it is? Heidi? Well, I'm way too high. I haven't been descending like I should. Yeah, we're looking at... I feel like I'm missing the turn here by quite a bit. I have a... Yeah, I think I'm really undershooting the turn. I feel like I have a like a bank limiter on or something. I'm not really making a very aggressive turn to go intercept this guy here. It's going to end up costing me just a little bit. Is there a bank inhibitor on this? I don't know. We need to be down to 10,300. And as you can see, like, we're supposed to be 29 miles out. We're 10 miles out right now. This is maybe going to turn into just more of a traditional ILS approach here if we're not careful. Yeah, we're way, like, we need to really turn here. We're not even. All right. Well, it'll be interesting to see how we do. We'll run back out there and chase it. Maybe not. Maybe we're gonna stay on this heading here. About a 210 heading, and re-intercept. This is the DME arc that we need to be intercepting here, and going awfully fast too. Are we over 250? Yeah, we are over 250. We may need to think about slowing down just a bit here. Let's go vertical speed mode. And let's do our favorite thing. Let's toss out the speed brakes here. little bit of snow in this ortho. No snow right now, obviously, but all right. So this is not showing. Oh, this is not showing the DME because we're still in RNAV mode. So you'll have to take my word for it here. Let's get established on the arc here. There we go. Established on that arc. And all right, that looks good. Now that's Jader 13. Yeah, so Jader is the point where we can, yeah, you can see it here. We dropped down to 8,200 after Jader. So 12 miles to go. We should be in good shape there. I could probably go to VNAV mode right now if I wanted to, but we'll just stick with it here. All right. Pull the speed brakes back in, and let's we'll get level at 10,300, and then I'll try to hand fly this arc here. Sorry guys, I know you might be chatting at me, and I'm just not doing a very good job. Happy Pappy's here. Hello, Happy Pappy. Hopefully I haven't missed any chat, but all right, so here we go. We're going to do this. We're going to come off of the autopilot. We're going to switch over to regular nav mode here. All right, and now this should. Oh, I don't have my DME yet. Interesting. Interesting. I should have a DME here telling me how close I am to 29. I might not be able to do this, and if that's not working. 111.3 is set. All right, there. Yeah, there. Anything over here? No, it's not. It's not really picking up. Okay. Interesting. Am I just too far out? I don't know. All right, we're gonna have to unfortunately go back to RNAV mode and go back to autopilot. It'll have to pick us back up. Yep, and I lost a little altitude here too, so it's going to recapture that 10,300 and kind of get us back on track. Have I tried to fly the Royal Flight variant yet? So I don't like. Is it a thing in X-Plane 11, or is that just MSFS? Because I'm still just doing the old X-Plane 11 version there. Happy Pappy. But all right, we need to go back to LNAV here and get back on our arc. We kind of slipped out just a little bit. Riptide, second favorite airplane. Yeah. What's your number one there, Riptide? Welcome, by the way. I'm not flying this well at all. All right, here we are. We're just about to go past our coming up about 1.6 miles that we can drop down. Okay, so it should start to descend for us. So I take that back. This doesn't have that. All right, landing lights coming on. Runway turnoff lights are coming on. And we're going to go, let's see. Continuous ignitions need to come on. Everything else, I think we're pretty well ready to go here. Am I airport site yet? Feel like I'm a little bit high yet. We're going to turn northbound. Yeah, okay, we've got it. And I was supposed to turn this to... I think we're there, guys. Yep, heading mode engaged. Let's... All right, let's go to RNAV, flaps 18 selected. We're below the glide slope somehow. And we can go ahead and arm the approach here, guys. Haha. Either the 777 or the 737. All right, very nice. Very nice. I'm going to go ahead and I think we'll try to stay level here at 8,200. Let us intercept the glide slope as well. Boy, we're really diving here. What in the world? Really diving. Okay, there we go. We've got it now. We've got it. And we've got a little ways yet. We're still, still 20 miles out, so you really can't really see much of the airfield just yet, I don't think. It's out there though, trust me. It's out there. Boy, my trim is just going crazy. I don't know if you can hear it. It's just like bop. Don't need to get quite so slow, quite so fast. So we do need to go to I thought we were supposed to go toga mode, but that's okay. We're going to land flaps 30. So let's we're going to rep out at 120. Let's try to bring it in about 125-ish if we can. Okay, 1 dot to go. All right, we're on the loc. It's going to kind of do a little bit of a left turn here, unfortunately, but then it'll zigzag itself around. Maybe. Oh, that was dumb. That was dumb. I had the back course localizer capture on. Shoot. Now, will it grab the glide slope here since I screwed up and overshot? Hopefully it will. I think it is. Yep, there it is. All right, start coming down. Let's put another notch of flaps. There's only one way to shake the rust off, guys. You got to get in there. Got to get in there. Oh, you...
No! Oh, yeah! Unpredictable!
I'm getting a gear warning, too. There's my airfield right out there. I'm a little early for gear, to be honest with you. I just need a little bit of power back in. Boy, we're snaky on this one. We'll have to do better in Jackson Hole. No doubt about that. Oh, you're right. It didn't catch the glide. I thought it was initially. All right, well, we're going to do this on our own, boys and girls. We've done such a good job managing it with the autopilot. Excuse me. Yeah, that was not a great job on my part.
Wretched slugs.
You're down?
Don't any of you have the guts to play for blood?
I'm your huckleberry.
It is going to be one of those approaches, I think, Riptide. Well, we've got a little work to do here, you guys. We're high and a little quick. If we are able to get it down on the glide, we're going to hang it right to the terminal area, and it'll be a quick turnaround for us. We'll check fuel and do a quick flight plan, and then we'll get going again. No ATC, but we do need to make a radio call here. Casper Traffic, American 816 is on a 5-mile final runway 3. Casper Traffic. Should have made a lot more than I just did, but boy, you can see how windy it is right now. Kind of a crosswind coming off our left side here. Was a visual day anyway. I should have just shot the visual. What was I thinking? Okay. Really need to get the speed down here. Flaps 30. Lights are on. Gear down. Confirmed. Speed's coming down. I got a little work to do yet. Nice long runway. Whoa, yeah. I got my nose down a little bit there. I'm feeling some updrafts and some downdrafts here. It's kind of cool. It's hard to get it trimmed out. Definitely going to be long on this approach. Yeah, I'm not trying. She's just not playing nice. Ooh, and then somebody built a house on the runway here too. That's nice. Whoa, boy. Wow. Boy, oh boy, I'm having a hard time getting the tail to come around here. Wow. Man, oh man. That was something else. That was something else. Alright, brakes. Not going to get that one, but faster we can get this baby off the runway, the better. Holy cow. Boy, that was a windy one. My goodness. My goodness. Alright, we'll take this one here. Thing I love about this plane is it feels like you're going to tip over. Like the wheel well is so narrow that like that right there, that little turn just maybe a little too aggressive, and it just feels like you're going to tip over. I wonder how close we were on that. But all right, well, we're down. Casper Traffic, American 816, clear runway 3, Casper. We made her. We made her. Wasn't pretty, but we made her. Was a little rusty. We'll do better going to Jackson Hole, I promise. We will do better going to Jackson Hole. All right, let's taxi to the ramp area, and let's see what we need to do. It's KCPR, KJAC, and I'm just letting Sky Vector pick our route today. Riverton to Du Bois to Du Nord. About another 40-minute flight. That ought to be just perfect. Wonder what happened there. I'm still just even taxiing. That wind is just grabbing my tail and just hammering me, pushing that tail left and the nose right. Brutal. All right, we're going to go here, and I'm going to do this. While we taxi, I'm going to try to do this. I'm trying to actually file our next flight. Oh, I won't be able to because it won't let me, probably won't let me file something while I'm moving, will it? Well, let's find out. It's currently 0200 Zulu, which we could be airborne here in less than 10 minutes. So I'm going to see what it says. JAC. We're going to fly flight level 200 again, and here is the new route. The new route is Riverton VOR to the Du Bois VOR to the Du Nord VOR. Let's file. Yep, must be, make sure you're stationary and on the ground. All right. Well, we'll come up here to the gate, we'll pull over, and we'll try to file again. And it won't take us but just a second, I promise. Maybe while we do that, we can watch the replay. So, yeah, the terminal is all the way down here, the end. You can kind of see the jetway sticking out. There's this huge hangar, and I see it down at the very end. It's Cowboy Air, some private aviation deal, and they just built this massive hangar. It's really a cool facility. They don't get very many BAE 146s in here, but they do get CRJ 200s, and every now and again they will get 757s. FedEx comes in here with cargo every now and again. They also have I think the Beach 1900s. They may not be in here anymore, to be honest with you, but I've flown all of those. They used to have 737-200s that came in here way back in the day. That was kind of fun. So it was one of my first places I ever flew in a jet plane, was here out of Casper. All right, we will not take the jetway here. We'll just park kind of. Actually, we can, because we can just pull forward. These planes at this airport, they don't have a pushback tug, so they just bring you in kind of at an angle, and then you could just they just taxi out. Just make the turn and taxi out. But we'll come in here. We'll get stopped, and yeah, I'll turn all this off for the ramp guys, just to be nice. All right, that's close enough. Let's get stopped, and let's see if I can refile my flight plan here. And stationary on the ground. I am stationary and on the ground. If that doesn't work, I'm just gonna. All right. We're not going to worry about it. If we get called out, we'll just let them know that B pilot was not working like it should. Taxi lights back on. Weather back on. Continuous ignitions can be turned off for the time being. I was supposed to actually have my auto brake fans going, because I'm sure my brakes got a little hot. I was kind of riding those brakes pretty good. What else do I have? Ice protection. Oh, I still have anti-ice on. Don't really need that on. Turn that on, I guess, initially, just kind of like the inertial separator to just keep you from sucking up a rock or something there. Hey, Hawker's here. What's up, man? Happy Wednesday. Got us just for leg 2 here of Why Not Wyoming. The event that was meant to be that didn't end up being. So we're recreating it as best we can. Sans ACT, which actually, thank goodness for that, because that was really a rough approach, rough landing there. I don't know if you were around for that, but yeah, let's just say that was not my finest. Day was all right. You know, we've got homecoming going on right now at the high school where I work, and so the kids are just nuts, and they have very little interest in anything academic. so it's kind of been one of those weeks, but we're getting some work done. And I mean, I don't know. It's homecoming's supposed to be fun, right? Nix, we're doing Casper to Jackson Hole right now. So, yeah, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Anybody wants to fly along, that's where I'm going. 0.34.
Hi, Tim.
Welcome, Tim. Great to see you, my friend. Yeah, I hope so, Hawker. I hope so. Oh, you know what I didn't check was to see how my fuel's doing here. How are we doing? We should be just fine. We should be just fine. I'm doing some mental calculations there. Yeah, we're right. We're right on the numbers. Yeah, it was supposed to be, Tim, and I don't know what happened either, but I just heard somebody in another channel say that they noticed that it was taken off the VAT USA schedule, so I'm guessing that ATC commitments or something fell through, and so that's kind of what happened, but kind of a bummer. I mean, we don't have very many Wyoming themed events on the official VAT sim calendar, so yeah, that's too bad. Casper Traffic, American 816 is departing runway 3. We'll be making a left-hand crosswind departure westbound. Casper Traffic. All right, let's get stuff set here. 22. And heading will be 030. Initially, we got our flaps set. Lights are on. And our pressurization is set. Runway's clear except for the house. Pretend that house is not there. I want you all to go to your happy takeoff place right now and pretend this is just a regular, ordinary, average runway. Hey, Scott is here. Original Godspeed. Welcome. It's going okay except for the, well, I'm a little rusty. So it's going okay. Everything but the flying is going really well, to be honest with you. Everything else is golden, buddy. Yeah, I forgot a couple important things on the departure, and then I really struggled. It was quite the rodeo landing here in Casper, and then there's this house on the runway as well. So, and I got to do this too. I want to go set this for takeoff. I want to make sure that that's set to 90. Okay, that's set. Those are good there. All right, here we go. Man, I am skidding. I can hear the wheels. I'm almost full left aileron. And almost full right rudder. That was a little bit of departure. Gear up. Meow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Our nav here. All right, let's bring it around. Actually, let's see how well we can intercept there and there. And I used to be pretty good at this. A semi good autopilot engage. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. You can come here. Bring it around town. And oh my gosh. I forgot one very important thing. I have the route in. Luckily it's not a big route here. Look out the window, make sure we're doing what we're supposed to. Yep, we are. And DNW. Alright, there we go. There's the route, boys and girls. Legs. Good. We're in it. We're in it to win it, baby. Somehow, the plane just knew where it was supposed to go. Up, and away we go. We are climbing at 2,000 or so. That's okay. We're a little slow on the climb out, but how about let's do this. Let's go to vertical speed. Let's maybe nudge the nose down just a little bit. Maybe a couple clicks. See if we can get our airspeed up just a bit here. I'd like it more up in this range if I could. I know, yeah, I should have been. Really, I mean, I was coming off the Dunor VOR, honestly, is what I was the Casper, the Muddy Mountain VOR is what I was coming off of. And so I mean, heck. I could fly this baby. I could fly this baby slant alpha. I don't know. Why not? Let's fly it slant alpha. Okay, so I'm going to come off of Muddy Mountain. Muddy Mountain, we're changing on the fly, baby. 116.20. This really is a fun plane to fly, Slant Alpha. And we need to grab the 258 outbound. I'm going to have to go back to nav. 258 outbound. See how close I am. And we overshot it a little bit here. So let's come back around here. And we're through 10,000, so we're going to turn those off. We can... Did I ever have the continuous ignition? Nope, that's 2 departures in a row that I didn't do continuous ignition. That's... we have to do better next time. Bring the nose down. Need a little more speed here if I could. Just a little bit more speed. We'll see you later, Casper. Yeah, I'm carving it way too much nose up right now. I gotta get the nose down, get airspeed up here. I'm just gonna be fighting myself the whole way here. So let's we'll bring it down more like about 1,000 feet per minute on the climb if I can. All right, we're on continuous climb, so let's go to sync mode here. There we go. That's better. And all right, so this is what the route now currently will look like. So it's not that much different from what we were going to file. The only thing different here is we don't have the Muddy Mountain VOR. We were just going to go direct to the Riverton VOR. So right now we're currently flying out on an intercept course here. We'll grab the Muddy Mountain VOR. We'll go direct to the Riverton VOR. And we'll turn up here to, well, we won't, there's no VOR here at DuBois. So we'll come up here. We can take this out. Go Riverton to Denora. And then we'll pick up a Slant Alpha friendly arrival into Jackson Hole. Jackson Hole landing kind of to the southwest like they always do. 290 at 4. A little bit of weather though here it looks like, maybe, possibly. So we'll keep that in mind. I have to pay attention, keep one eyeball open for that. Oh yeah, you flew a Slant Alpha Saab 340. Yep. That's another good plane to fly, Slant Alpha. I do enjoy that. And fingers crossed that one's going to make the trip to X-Plane 12. I think I told everybody the story on a John Fly stream. I asked one of the LES developers were there. I don't know who it was, but his call sign was Leading Edge Simulation. So I'm like, I'm just going to ask the dude on the chat, and what he told me was that while he wasn't the developer that was responsible for or working directly with the Saab, he said the lead developer in that project was interested in making sure that plane worked and was supported in X-Plane 12. So that was, I thought very encouraging. All right, so we are just about to pick up that radial. So have the E120 on the way. Yeah, that's who's making that E120? I honestly don't know. Nixie. Yeah, original Godspeed. That's the X Aviation Saab, that old Saab that got that really good update not too long ago and has just become an absolute joy to fly. Here's a proper Sabosaurus. That's right. That's right. We have plenty of people here that appreciate that Saab. That's right. Oh, that's right, Gemma. I forgot. Jeffrey's making that E120. That is right. You are correct. Thank you for reminding me. Man, the things you forget when you are neck deep in high school math and football. Yeah. You got some TPR rudder pedals coming? Yeah. Scott, you're right. It is a game changer. It is an absolute game changer. Okay, transition altitude. And we are more or less on our outbound radial. So the Riverton VOR is 1405. And we're going to put that over here, and we'll see how close we are. We might be able to just track that baby right now. Yeah, sure enough, 66 miles. So we can actually make that jump right now. And we might have to center it up a little bit here. Oh, not too bad. I mean, it was kind of a bit of a clunky transition, but we're tracking inbound now, so that's good. That's good. And so due north will be next for us. That's a 1720. So we'll put that guy over here. 1720. And we're actually tracking that right now as well. So that's nice. That's really nice. We could go direct due north if we wanted to, honestly. Yeah, that's okay. Lets us make a turn. That'll keep us awake. So I know Rob Valkyrie flew over in Switzerland and Turkey today. Did anybody else have a flight today that they had a lot of fun with? Anybody else have something coming up flight-wise that they're really looking forward to? I don't even know what's on the VAT USA calendar for this week. Let's take a look. We've got the fly-in Thursday. Oh, it's the Dallas-Fort Worth F&O. All right, cool. Let's go to the calendar and take a look here. So, all right, we've got, looks like TRACON Thursday. So that's down there in South Carolina. And then, there's also a fly-in Thursday up in Oakland. Oh, cool. And then, no, that was, sorry. That was last week, wasn't it? Because tomorrow is Destination Portsmouth. Am I right here? Yeah, tomorrow's the 29th. Destination Portsmouth. All right, and then Meet in the Middle F&O. So last 2 days, holy moly, last 2 days of September. How did that happen? 0.34 did some legs of the Great Lake Tour. Yeah, that right. You're doing that Beach 1900 there, Tim, aren't you? That's a great idea. I love that idea. Yeah, so the Meet in the Middle F&O. I think my next event is actually, it might be this Memphis and Indianapolis FedEx Cargo Ops deal. I think I actually have that on my calendar. There is a BVA fly-in as well. GA fly-in to the military airports. That'd be kind of fun. And then, yeah, October's pretty well filled up. There's looks like maybe there's a couple of empty Fridays here. I'm hoping maybe that means open mic night. But, yeah, lots of fun events. I'm planning a few of them. Again, I'm pretty limited up through this month at least. But, yeah, I've got the Memphis Cargo Ops set for this coming Saturday. And then, of course, Monday the 3rd, that's Bush League Backcountry Fly-In Monday. And I know Downwind Sim is working on another fun event for that Monday. So set your calendars. That's coming right up here in just a few days. Then we have Oklahoma City. And on the 8th, and I do think I have, yeah, I'm going to do a little something in Snowclahoma, as they call it. After that, looks like there's some stuff, SFO and Oakland and all that, that area. Looks like I've got another leg of the Bendix Air Race set for the 15th. And then how about the next weekend? Oh, the next weekend I'm going to do the Nightmare on Colfax on Sunday. And also, yeah, I'm looking at doing SoCal Sunday on the 16th there as well. So that's just a couple things that I have kind of in mind. And I know also we have some Virtual USA Flying Club events that, oh gosh, we didn't capture that altitude. We've got some Virtual USA Flying Club events that we need to also get into the calendar as well. Screen heat is still off. Yes, it is. That needs to be on. Okay, cool. We're there. We're good. We're still climbing. Let's go vertical speed. Let's nose down. Let's recapture that altitude. We're about 2,500 feet over where we should be. So we'll just do a gentle descent here, 500 feet a minute. And that should get us there. I do have the altitude armed now, which I've been told will help. And actually, we only went about 500 feet over it because we're 22,000. Okay, we're 46 miles from the Riverton VOR. Then we'll make that turn slightly north. It'll be a 290 turn. Hawker was checking out the weather in X-Plane 12 over Florida. It's not realistic. X-Plane 11 has more realistic weather downloaded. Hawker does Active Sky? Is that something that you need, or does that work yet with X-Plane 12, or are you just talking about default weather either way? Still planning to call him when you get to Central Wyoming portion of the program. Yeah, buddy. Tim, I hope you do, man. I hope you do. I would love to fly a couple legs of that with you. Lord knows I've been on that. I've been on that Beach 1900 enough, flying here and there and everywhere. Lots of trips from Central Wyoming to Denver, that's for sure. Not sure about Actify. You're just talking about the download and the real weather. Default weather. Oh, that's disappointing because that was like one of the calling cards, right, of X-Plane 12 is how amazing the weather is. And awesome and realistic the world feels. And yeah. I'm really trying to withhold my judgment. But I'm going to be honest with you. There's a reason I haven't rushed to install X-Plane 12. Partly is because I'm busy, but partly it's because I don't know. It doesn't look like that much of a change. Maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised when I get into it, but yeah. I've been underwhelmed by the preview streams I've seen so far. But that said, it's still early access, and it's got a long ways to go, and I know they have big plans with it, and I'm sure I'll enjoy it. I will. I mean, I've enjoyed X-Plane 11, and I know that they've made improvements to a lot of the things that needed to be improved, but I'm still just a little salty over the whole we don't care what the world looks like thing. And but I won't go there. I will not go there. I've already went there enough. I'm not going to go there again. You guys have heard me rant about that, and I will not rant about that tonight. Instead, I'll give you a beautiful view of the Wind River Basin, although you can't really see it because of the clouds. But yeah, this is my stomping grounds here. It's an area that houses a fairly large desert area. It's called the Red Desert. Yeah, you can kind of see it down there. These are part of a sand dune network that is continually in motion, and it's pretty cool. But it's a huge, just expansive area, and just a super amazing spot. And it's created because we've got the Wood River Mountain Range, which is here, and it pretty much runs. It's part of the Rocky Mountains, and it pretty much runs all the way across the state from north to south. And we're kind of like, the mountains are here. We're kind of tucked right up against it, and so most of the moisture comes over the top of the mountain. By the time it reforms and comes to the earth, it's well past us. So we're a pretty dry part of the state, but we're also one of the warmer parts of the state, and we also are one of the parts of the state that is not as windy as other parts of the state. So it's there's some trade-offs there, but just an interesting little spot, I guess. I'm using enhanced skyscapes. I don't know if you can see this, but enhanced skyscapes is what I highly recommend. Biological Nanobot is the creator of that, and it's $14 or something like that. It is a payware add-on, but it changed the game for me. It literally made X-Plane feel like a new game, a new sim. Sorry for using the G word there, but well worth it. I don't know if it is something yet that's an X-Plane 12 compatible thing. I also, Riptide, I know X Enviro is something that does a nice job with clouds and environment and things like that. The reason I didn't go with X Enviro, well, two reasons. When I was first looking into it, it was a little pricey. It was kind of spendy, and also at one point it was not compatible with Active Sky, so you kind of had to do one or the other. You had to make your clouds look good, or you had to have realistic weather. And so I had Active Sky already, and I'm like, all right, I'll hold off on that. And I tried a couple of freeware ones that were not that great, but yeah, this is very nice. Very nice. I've enjoyed it. Okay, what'd I say? It's a little bit of a right-hand turn on a 290. I'm going to go ahead and preset that and get ready. Now, I don't know, X Enviro now may work perfectly with Active Sky, or it may have a weather engine that is comparable to Active Sky, so you don't need Active Sky. But I also do know that it's still a little spendy. I don't remember what it is, but it seems like there were two components that you needed to make it work. I'm not sure, like I said, but this I can vouch for, and it's got different options for it does you give up a few frames, but you can you can do some high performance stuff here and help your frames out a little bit. I've not really felt like it's been that heavy, but I do think you're giving up 3 or 4 frames, maybe a little more depending on how bad the weather is. So something to be aware of depending on what your rig is running. All right, let's make the turn, and let's spin this to 290, and we'll see how close we are. This thing does not turn on a dime, as you guys know, so we might be a little early. Let's level it at 270, and let's intercept this outbound. And then it's a matter of heading to Du Nord, and then from Du Nord we are going to We're going to dial up the ILS Yankee approach to runway 19er. And yeah, we need to be down to 11,000 feet at due north. So we'll have to plan accordingly. We'll see if we do a little better job of descent planning this time. Hardware, so I'm using you talking sim hardware. So I've got a Bravo throttle quadrant. I've got an Alpha yoke, and I also have a Thrustmaster T1600 joystick for my helicopter stuff, and then I have some old Cytec rudder pedals. That's my sim gear. Mexican food and the Melvin. What do you have there? Did you get yourself a chimichanga? That's always my favorite. Or did you go like a grande plate of nachos there? Nachos grande. Hello to the entire crew that has to hang out with Downwind Sim. If you're listening, if you're with Downwind Sim and you're eating with Downwind Sim, one thing that I need you to know is he loves to pick up the tab. You know, he's going to act like he doesn't, but that's part of the whole thing, is he really does like it. So feel free to let him pick up the tab. Ooh, taco yaya, taco yaya, tocaya, modern Mexican. I can't even say it. From Scottsdale. All right, I'll take your word for it, brother. Per diem on this trip. All right, we are in visible moisture, and what's our outside air temp? Yeah, we're definitely down below it. So let's go ahead, put some de-icing on, anti-icing on. We do have the de-icing protection set to on, so it will give us a little notice here if we need it. Nothing yet here. All right, so let's do descent planning. So 22,000 down to 11. So that's 11,000 feet. 11 times 3 is 33. And we like to go a little before that. So 11 times 4 is 44. So how about we try to start this descent here at somewhere where we're about 44 miles from the Dunor VOR. See if we can't get ourselves where we should be here. Now, we can't get too crazy because we have some well, not quite 14,000, but 13,000 foot peaks in the area. So we don't want to get heading down too quickly. There's Bull Lake, one of my favorite fishing spots, and this little creek that comes out of Bull Lake. That's called Ocean Lake. That's that's Morton Lake. That's Ocean Lake. And I live right there. See my house right there. This is the Wind River. Snakes its way up. Bull Lake Creek is one of the reservoirs that feeds into the Wind River, and it irrigates our entire valley there where I live. We've got another lake, couple lakes up here. Very nice area. Well, I hope you have enough per diem to get yourself a healthy dish of ice cream or something when you're all said and done, because I know how hard you guys work doing your thing up there. So fingers crossed for ice cream. Whoa! Holy cow.
Hello, me.
Continuum and the jump seat. welcome. Sim Caesar, hello. Thank you for coming in. Peter Mooney, what is going on? I'll try not.
Peter Mooney, Sylvie the best.
Arrow Flyer, what's going on? Happy Wednesday. Great to see you guys. Hope you had a good flight over there on the jump seat. Twitch is only, what was it? Twitch is only highly professional shared cockpit or something like that. Yeah. 747, did I see? I tried to lurk a little bit, but I was busy trying not to fly into the mountains here in Wyoming. Pin Bar, greetings, and yeah, hope you're enjoying a warm cup of tea or something. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. So nice to have you from the jump seat. If you're here for the first time, welcome. My name is Brant. The Melvin Leroy moniker was my grandfather. He's the one that got me going in flight simulations, and I like to do a lot of different stuff. I'm in a little bit of a weird spot right now with my schedule, but I try to get on a couple times a week right now due to work constraints, but a lot of propeller-driven stuff. But every once in a while I'll hop into one of these vintage airliners like this beautiful four-hole punch and fly the BAE somewhere. I've been messing around a little bit with helicopters as well, and yeah, I just mainly try to do something different every night, just so you don't get bored. I am truly the jack of all planes and master of none. So if you're able to stay around for about 20 minutes, you're probably going to see a really entertaining approach into Jackson Hole, Wyoming, because yeah, let's just say I'm a little bit rusty on the old BAE, but we'll have a lot of fun. Highly professional. That's right. There's something like that. Caesar's legal department. But welcome, and there's plenty of room. This is the BAE 200, so I think we've got 90 seats or something like that. The Jackson Hole. That is right. Desert Fox. Indeed. This is the good old-fashioned X-Plane. And Peter, it's not even the X-Plane 12. It's old school X-Plane 11. Look at that beauty. The old American Airlines. And these are the Wind River Mountains of western Wyoming. Yep, the original Aerofly. I love this plane. I think that Just Flight knocked it out of the park. I think I've also just passed my top of descent point here. So let's do this. Let's get ourselves heading down here. We may have to be slightly aggressive here, but that's okay. This plane is used to those aggressive descents, right? I mean, that's kind of how it made its reputation, flying into London City and all. Here are the Tetons kind of peeking at us here in the distance. And kind of looks like Flipper. I like Cargo Fire calls it the corgi of airplanes. I'm like, that is so true, man. It is absolutely a corgi. How can you not love that plane? I'm gonna land. Yep, gonna try to land at Jackson Hole. Gonna try to shoot the ILS Yankee runway 9er approach. And yeah, we're just going to kind of see. We're currently inbound the Dunor VOR, 31 miles out. And
Also, Caesar.
hey, there is Sim Caesar checking in with the wave. Thanks so much, Sim, for coming by, man. I know how much work you guys do to get ready for this, and you're probably exhausted and wiped out, and you probably can't hang too long, but it means a lot to have you back and popping in and saying hey. So thank you so much. All right, we are, let's see, Dunor, right? That's what I said, Dunor VOR. Yep, that's where we're heading. And then we'll hang a left. With any luck, we'll intercept that localizer. To be honest with you, I think I might try to shoot this visually today. I just absolutely butchered my ILS approach into Casper. We're doing this flight because we were supposed to have a VAT USA event here in Wyoming. We have so few events in Wyoming that I thought, you know what, doggone it, I'm just gonna do it by myself. And so that's what we've been doing with, of course, a good group of friends. So it's been a very enjoyable flight here with maybe some more than suspect aviationsmanship. But we're flying up the Wind River here. It's now has become the Du Nord River, and you can see Jackson Lake out there again. The Tetons. If you kind of are familiar with Wyoming, Yellowstone is just kind of up here off our 2 o'clock. This is Teton National Park, which Yellowstone is just north of that. So kind of a neat area. So. Yeah, flying all over aerofly. You know what's up. We've got bison. We've got there's the big elk refuge as well, and so there's tons of cool things to see here. Oh, I have not reset my altitude here, so let's do that. 11,000. We're gonna stop at 11. We need to be at 11 here by the Du Nord VOR, so we've got 17 miles to run and about 6,000 to go. We should be pretty close. I would say pretty close. And we'll do a flaps 33 approach today. Winds currently at Jackson are 290 and 4, altimeter 3028. I have that set. Okay, we're golden. We are golden. We're going to level at 11, kind of get our bearings, our ducks in a row. In fact, I might go ahead and just go to heading mode right now. And let's put in our localizer here. Even if we don't use it, always good to have a backup. That's what my friend Continuum would recommend. So let's keep the Du Nord VOR here, 1720. It is in, so we can track that. We're 11 miles out, 29 to the runway. You were up Yellowstone, Jackson, Teton in June. Didn't see any elk. Yeah, they'll be up in the mountains that time of year, but once the winter time comes, I don't know if you ever get a chance to get back here. When the snow flies, the elk come down to the refuge there, and they do these really cool horse-drawn sleigh tours of the elk, and you can just get right out at them. It's pretty impressive. Oh, you were there the first day it reopened after the floods. Holy moly. That was something else. That was really something else. That's nature's reminding us who's boss. Okay, we get to 6 miles, guys, and then we do need to go down to 10,200. Yeah, 10.2. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of keep the descent going. We're maybe just a little bit high here, but I think we're going to be okay. We've kind of got to go around this hill right here. It's a nice approach. Of course, you guys all know it comes right in, just just to the east of the Tetons there. It's just so beautiful. We'll stay here. And 267 is what we need outbound off of this. So I'm going to go ahead and make that turn. 267. Yeah, so snowmobiling is kind of weird in Yellowstone. Like, it's pretty limited. So I think you have to kind of make some reservations. But yeah, that's the park in winter is really something. It really is amazing because there's nobody there, and you have a lot better chance at wildlife viewing and some of the wildlife. Obviously, you don't have any bears or anything like that are out, but yeah, it's pretty spectacular. Oh, there's my there's my advertisement for what I was going to be doing today. Wyoming, but we weren't quite able to pull that off, so yeah, that's okay. All right, I think we're going to do this. I think I'm going to go my airplane here. And I'm going to take it down to 10,200 and level off. We do have the localizer and the glide slope. So we can start to get our speed under control here a little bit. And yeah, see how we do coming into beautiful Jackson Hole. A little bit high yet, but we'll go ahead and turn the landing lights on. And almost 10-2. All right, we'll make our turn here. Start to kind of come inbound. Hi, Mom.
You get a key for Reggie's house?
I will text him tonight and get one.
Is he leaving tomorrow?
I'll check and see.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Let me know, okay?
I will.
Okay.
All right, here we go, guys. Leveling off, and yep, I turned a little bit late there. A little bit late. Still below the glide, so we have time to correct. And the biggest thing now is we need to get some speed off here. So let's do the spoilers. Chip in for landing fees. Yeah, with this airport especially. You are right. Now this is this airport's still, I think, under construction. I don't know that it's open quite yet. So it's interesting to be able to fly in here without, like, in real life, you're not able. But all right, there's glide slope. We're gonna go ahead and start the descent on that. See if we can't get not 2,000 feet per minute. That's way too much. Okay, we'll pull off. I see the runway lights, and we did way overshoot that turn. But we can pull back on the power here and just gradually bring the speed off. I need to get into flaps range here. Here comes the localizer, but again, we've got the runway in sight. A little bit high. Might have to go speed brake again here. I think subconsciously I come in high just because I love throwing the brakes. I love throwing those out. All right, flaps are coming out here. I can put the gear down. All right, here we go. Jackson Hole traffic. American 816 is on an 8-mile final runway 19er, Jackson Hole. I ballooned a little bit there, guys. Put those first notch of flaps out, boy. You really ballooned. Let's go second notch here, and we'll go flaps or gear down. I've managed to slide to the left a little bit here. Okay, we'll go flaps 30. I'm a bit high as well. This one's shaping up to be just like my landing in Casper, guys. High and fast.
Speed check below 145. Select flap 33.
Alright, flaps 33 is set. Fully configured. I'm going to go ahead. I'm pretty aggressive on my glide right now. I don't think I need to be. I just need to get my speed right, and then the plane will settle into where it should be. There we go. There's our speed. Coming in over the Snake River. Taking a big risk going outside camera here, guys. What I won't do for the perfect shot. I do see one red pappy. We would like the dating game pappy, 2 and 2, if we could. Speed looks good now. Still just a little bit off center. There's our Pappy. It'll be a left-hand turn if we're successful in landing this bird. RC-19.
Ground idle.
Good job.
Hey, well, I'm not there yet. I'm kind of trying to wander off the runway like I did in Casper. But thank you. Oh, somebody built a house on this runway too.
Brake pressure seen.
All right. Ex America, I love you, but sometimes I don't love you.
60 knots.
All right, well, you know, that'll work. That wasn't too bad. End up a little bit right of center, so that wasn't the best in the West, but managed to wrestle it back onto the glide profile and actually get her down halfway under control. So appreciate that, Conti. Thank you. Jet A is 9:53. Yeah, it's this is a different kind of airport, no doubt about that. Jackson Hole traffic, American 816 is clear of runway 19er. Jackson Hole traffic. It's the airport of the ultra rich. There's no doubt about that. I mean, this is a town, and granted, this is a Wyoming town. Okay, so kind of keep that in mind. Oh, Finbar, thank you so much for the ascription. I really appreciate that, dude. That's so nice of you. Yeah, this is a town, a little small state that it's the millionaires drove out all of the original homesteaders and ranchers, and had no problem doing that. And now they're all up in arms because the billionaires are driving them out. So it's like, okay, turnabout's fair play, baby. But no, quite a stunning area, obviously visually, and that's why everybody wants to be here. But yeah, it's just crazy, the cost of living here. It's unbelievable. So yeah, doesn't everyone like to build houses on runway? Well, right now, so Aerofly, that's probably just one of those construction houses, really, is what it is, like one of those little sheds where the project manager hangs out, right, and does all that. So it's not the Gateway's fault, Desert Fox, as I understand it. It's so Ex America and the scenery exclusion zones don't always see eye to eye, and so a lot of times what you get is like an airport that was built sort of pre-Ex America, and they don't necessarily have the exclusion zones in the correct spots, or if they do have the exclusion zones, they don't have like the right elements selected in those exclusion zones. So that's, you do see that happen from time to time, and it's just kind of one of those things. I just need to go in and edit this airport in WED, and I can take those out. It's not a big deal. But hey, Texas One Flyboy, TFB, how are you, man? Good to see you. You been in here this whole time, you dirty dog? Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for saying hi. Let's get a little Teton taxiing shot here. Yeah. Well, and Desert Fox, you might be correct, and I'm certainly not a scenery expert, but my limited knowledge of it is it's an exclusion zone issue, and but it could potentially be something in the Gateway as well. I don't know. This is a payware airport, and so you would think they would have that kind of stuff taken care of, but I actually have seen that in both payware and freeware airports. So honestly, you could very well be right. And I just need to, when I see that, I usually just go in and edit and take it out, and it usually works out just fine. But all right, guys, let's do this. Let's, I'm not gonna make you watch the shutdown, but let's go to the instant replay here, and yeah, let's see how that looked on the fly in, you guys. We'll give you a halfway. This will not be the Sim Caesar wing view replay that you're used to, but we can give you a couple looks at it anyway. Peter Moody's is the defect on the ones in Microsoft Flight Sim in San Fran. Oh, really? I guess I haven't noticed that. I'm gonna have to check that out, Peter. Semi-stable, I'd say here. Oh yeah, that was pretty good. Really, I set it down initially. I really striped it initially, but I was a little bit, I was a little crabby. I didn't correct for that. How about the guy that trespasses on the end of the runway to get the 1 in a million shot? Trespasser view, I love it. Yep, just a hair of crab there. Yeah, I don't mind that. I was straddling the lines. I just didn't quite get it. Just didn't quite get it straightened out like I needed to, but that's okay. That's really hard in the sim. I don't know. Real pilots, I think, have an advantage over this because they're able to feel that, right? Like they feel that crosswind getting pushed, and so they can kind of kick that tail out a little bit there. But let's look at the tower view here and see how we did. So, Aerofly, thanks, man. I appreciate that. And I thank you so much for that that tier 1 subscription. That, by the way, those of you that are here for the first time, that's my grandson that does the voiceovers. And so as much as I appreciate the financial support, the best part of hearing those is hearing my grandson's voice, because he lives like 6 hours away. I don't get to see him very often. So when you guys activate those sounds, it just warms my heart. So I do appreciate that very, very much. Yep. And you hardly even notice the. See, I went to the right. Actually, I purposely went to the right to miss the construction trailer. We'll just call it that, right? We'll just say that's what happened. Okay, well, let's do this, guys. It's about that time for me, so let me cue this up.
Thanks for watching my papa.
Speaking of junior first officer soundovers, lots of thank yous tonight. I tell you what, first of all, just everybody who came out on a Wednesday night just to hang out with me, really appreciate that. You know, I was telling everybody early on, I was feeling like I was kind of like I haven't been streaming as much as usual. I feel like I've lost touch with everybody, and so it's nice to kind of reconnect and see what's going on with in everybody's life, and just kind of catch up with old friends. So TFB, thanks for the gift sub there. 11 gift subs. Texas one. Doggone it, man. Thank you. And enjoy, Aeroflyer. Oh man, there's another. Holy cow. Dude, what a great way to end the stream. TFB, you the man, dude. If you could see me now, I'm doing the bro chest pump with my fist thing, man. You're my boy. Conti, yeah, thank you for again for coming in. I always enjoy visiting with you as well, and you put lots of pressure on me because you're a real world pilot, and I don't want to screw up in front of you, and so yeah, no, just kidding, man. Yeah, it's good to visit with you. Enjoy your stream as always, and doggone it, man, keep them coming. I get such a kick out of you guys. You and Sim Caesar are like the perfect match for Jump Seat, and I'm sorry I missed it. I know last week you just about had a vein popping out of your head because you were flying into this airport, and you were flying a very difficult DME arc approach, actually the other way. So yeah. Anyway, I was snorting Diet Dr. Pepper out my nose all night long watching you guys do that. So anyway, keep those going. All right, some more thank yous. Obviously, Texas One Flyboy, thank you so much for the 2 gift subscriptions. Peter Mooney, Aeroflyer. Finbar, thank you as well for that tier 1 ascription, as my grandson would say. And then Rock Valkyrie, my old friend, Mr. Robert Marcenic, thank you for your gift subs to Nick's Aviation and Them's My Shoes. And then we had a couple of other thank yous. Let's see. We had, we had the big raid from the Jump Seat. So thank you. And all of the usual cast of characters, the Peter Moonies, the Continuums, the Aeroflyers, Panagons, the TFBs, Nick's Aviations, the Downwind Simulations. Ralph, brother, don't work too hard, man. Enjoy down there Phoenix Way. And let's see, who else? I'm scrolling. That's so many people that came in here at the end. Riptide 405, it was really nice to visit with you as well. And Desert Fox, yeah, man. What was the you know what, I didn't get a number here. Hold on for a second. A diversion. Yeah, I have a diversion. Let's see what the stats were. It doesn't have stats on this one. What does it say here? 247 at Jackson Hole. My one before that was actually a better. It was only 83, but it was a worse approach and overall worse landing. So that just goes to show you that the old F, or the whatever you call that, the landing rate's not always the best. Not always the best predictor. Let's see. Hawker 125. Sim Caesar. Let's see. We had also. I think, did I say Riptide 405? Riptide was here as well. 0.34 Nick's Aviation. No, we had a couple others here. I don't want to leave anybody out if I can. Shoesy. Yep, them's my shoes. Kevin, great to talk to you as well. I hope you guys all just have an absolutely amazing remainder of your Wednesday, and just until, let's see, I'm gonna be back in the cockpit on Saturday for sure. There's that FedEx cargo event there down in Memphis and Indianapolis way, so I'll be in that Indy Builds A300 back here in X-Plane 11. I'll be doing that. That'll be sometime around midnight Zulu on Saturday. That's my next scheduled stream. So I hope you are able to tune in and fly along, or even if you just end up just chatting and saying hey, that's fine also. I enjoy all of that. So stop by and would love to at least check in with you there. So all right, guys, I think I'm going to let's see. Oh, you know who we haven't rated in a while? Let's keep the mojo going here. I am going to go over to let's go over to Digital Engineer, and he is doing an ATC stream, I believe, right now. I'm just trying to find. Oh no. He's flying. He's hosting. Actually, he's hosting somebody. Well, you know what? I don't know how this is going to work. We're going to go to Digital Engineer, who's hosting the Mile High guy. So this may or may not work. I'll meet you over there regardless, and we'll say hey. So, all right, until Saturday, guys, take care, hug your loved ones, and we'll see you real soon. God bless.
New York Center from, Florida. Less than than you expected, yeah. So, I just tuned the frequency I was listening to you, and that's why I messaged you, and you were like,